you just think that in the context of thinking I on grasping at self, thinking I on the concept that one has of oneself, and then one also then starts to think in terms of my friends, my relatives, and so forth, and then wants to do something good for those that one regards as one's friends and relatives. So here then one engages into virtuous practice on the basis of self-grasping. Yeah, so that is referred to as virtuous karma, right karma. And then also on the basis of self-grasping, one thinks in terms of my enemies, the people that one dislikes and so forth, and then engages into harmful actions towards those, and then that karma created in such a way is a non-virtuous karma, a black karma.
That's my country to the young brother, well, that's under the yearly chamber service. No teaching, under normal way you dig it under a teaching, you but on the teaching, I didn't know it. I didn't know it. I didn't lead you the chamber chatting in the door until boarding the magic and know it. Look, no one can go. Here, man, can home leave it. In a man, you can home leave teller. Do you into my set? That leaves almost all the time to saw body. Then she even drank singing on some of the she got to Johnson. That lead on Yamon when you dig. So the Tandachi, Venolasian, non-Jew city, Yasha, my Nandosha doubt. Or that Tandachi, Tembo memories, pay Tembo's going to get it. Until Tabatoja second. Yamon Ponja second, who tell it. Yeah. So if one follows the practices common to the being of a small capacity, then one engages into the accumulation of virtue and into the avoidance of non-virtue. And here the practice is most of the time always on the basis of self-grasping. So just because a karma is created on the basis of self-grasping doesn't mean that that karma is a bad karma. So on the basis of self-grasping, one can still engage into the practice of virtuous karma. When one thinks in terms of my friend, my family, my country, and so forth, and then wanting to engage into, and then engaging into actions that benefit one's friends, one's family, and one's country, then that is an action that, these are virtuous actions that are engaged in on the basis of self-grasping, but that are still virtues nonetheless. And but then on the level of the being of a medium capacity, one tries to completely overcome and abandon the afflictions altogether And then here the creation of karma in dependence on self-grasping is not anymore it becomes something that becomes an object of abandonment. And also, for example, the human body that one experiences now, and also the wealth that one is experiencing, and so forth. And they all came about through the creation of a contaminated karma in the past. And as the basis of the karmic imprint, one posits the mental consciousness, because only the mental consciousness has the stability to act as the basis of karmic imprints. The various sense consciousnesses they are not posited as the basis of karmic imprints because of the instability. So the five sense consciousnesses all are generated in dependence upon the acoustic sense powers and the various objects, and therefore are unstable. The mental consciousness is generated in dependence upon the ever-present mental sense power, therefore is much more stable.
Okay. So
and then the karmic imprints, they come down with the consciousness from life to life, the virtuous and non-virtuous karmic imprints, and then write them into different lifetimes according to the conditions that they need.
That means something. Tell get to thing. Sipa, Lambert, Sipa, some Sultan. Narutun, Amaship in Patomo, yes, there are selling the Sipa, some Sultan, Tiong, he has something about Tiong language.
And then we have the three establishing causes. We have the three projecting causes, which were ignorance, karma, and consciousness. And then we have the three establishing causes, which are craving, grasping, and becoming.
And then here, some data. The sensitive person running there. Check the chemical you want the regular sand is you are in chemical you are in gailing of the sun. Okay, gailing sweet out. Gailing sweet out, then of the show, sweet out. Teach it, Sipa something he negative. When to send Rabban and you are doing got Manga at home, that and then the inside. Something is called you. Nashi Rapa Momuchi Sana Tree, and the Medici Tan, and Since of some saying, and Sipitan, Diamond, Mother Sipa Lamba, or Sipa the Ton Yonder, when you don't you see better. Then Ton you in Cheshire.
So the presence of a virtuous mental state during one's death process then facilitates the ripening of a virtuous karma. Here one talks about the specific time period when most of the cause and when most of the cause of consciousnesses have already absorbed, have already become non-manifest, then at that time, and also when most of the subtle conceptual thoughts have already become non-manifest, and at that time, the then the mental state that one has at that time then it determines which type of craving, grasping will ripen, which karma. So if at that time one has a virtuous state, then the craving and grasping will ripen the virtuous karma, which then transforms into the link of becoming.
Then the meeting on the
yeah, so if this happens like at the time when the consciousness is just about to become, the core of consciousness is just about to become completely non-manifest, and so if one is able then at this time to have a virtuous mind, and then in the next life one will attain a higher rebirth, a happy rebirth. And then after the generation of the link of becoming, then the consciousness leaves the body, and then one attains what is called an intermediate state, a body which is unobstructive and possesses all the six sense powers. And then when one leaves behind, after having spent some time in that body, then when one leaves that body behind, and then one moves on to the dependent link of birth. So then, together with the dependent link of becoming, then also the dependent link of name and form is established. Here, then the dependent link of form refers to the fertilized egg, while the dependent link of name refers to the all the mental aggregates.
It's on to say, son, man. Music between the singing. Music between the things that change to cherry between the singing. That putting for changing the pain. Coming the humble technique, change to cherry between technique, she that I might go.
And then subsequently to that one comes the dependent link of the various sources. That refers to a stage in the development when the various faculties, the sense faculties, then have fully developed.
Change to then. It is repeat and sing. Repeat and sing, Carson. Change to repeat and the change repeat and sing. You know, she's on rain and duana. Repeat and sing. You go to number ship a song. Three songs on yellow long shandy. Repeat and sing.
And then subsequently to that comes subsequently to the dependent link of the six sources. Then comes the dependent link of a feeling. The dependent link of a feeling happens when the
you shouldn't do that.
When the dependent link of a feeling happens, when our consciousness and our consciousness feeling and our consciousness object and the sense power meet, and then there is a perception of the object.
This is you sound doing aging your shame. You sound doing yet number should be yellow dancer. You don't want to honor. Infinity, the author. Made more to do much anybody, short answer. Short,
so when there is a meeting between the sense power, the object, and the consciousness, and the object is engaged, then that marks the beginning of the dependent link of contact. And when there is a feeling generated out of that engagement of the object upon the meeting of faculty, consciousness, and sense power, then that marks the beginning of the dependent link of feeling. And then subsequently there are the dependent links of aging and death. And so then here within the dependent links we have the dependent links of, we have 6 causal dependent links and 6 resultant dependent links. And then while one is experiencing the resulting links, then one again creates out of ignorance karma, which is placed in the consciousness, and the whole process starts again. So sometimes one goes high and sometimes one goes low. It's like the wheel that used as a plaything by children. One goes round and round.
Sometimes talk.
Yeah, so the circle is referred to as samsara, and then the one's rebirth as samsaric rebirth.
That then is your come go. she was a wrong tendon. Don't telephone with nonsense.
So then the path that leads to freedom and liberation from that circle is that path to liberation.
Yeah, that's enjoying it.
Then we can leave it here.